this is crazy that, like, this is inside of me.
Muchmusic. We're here with the one and only Canadian-born country singer-songwriter Mackenzie Porter. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm so good to be chatting with you this morning.
I know, bright and early.
Yes. I don't know if you remember, we did a Zoom interview a while back.
Yes,
so
yes.
Excited to chat with you again.
I know, it's nice to be, like, in person.
In person, I know. Zoom, as much as it is a blessing due to, like, okay, obviously distance or when COVID was a thing, nothing beats the in-person communication.
No, it's way better to, like, be able to hang.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so glad you're in the studio. Let's talk your new upcoming album, Nobody's Born with a Broken Heart, coming out April 26th.
Yes. Oh
How
my gosh.
How do you feel?
So excited. Finally. It's been like such a labor of love, and it's been a long process and a long road to like get here. But I feel like at times it was like so frustrating and I had to be patient, and now I'm so glad with like the timing of it all because we have the right songs and it's all makes sense now.
Well, what can you tell us about the project to someone who maybe is just hearing this now for the first time, just getting to know you?
Yeah, so I think the project, I mean, obviously it's country music, and everything I've done before has been a bit more like pop country, like crossover. This is definitely like bringing it back a little bit to its roots, which I love. So there's like lots of like fiddle on it and mando and banjo and like and steel guitar, like all the country elements. And of course there's some like more pop elements on it too. But I think the biggest difference would be like the lyrical writing of this project compared to the rest of my stuff is a lot more mature.
Okay.
Maybe? I don't know.
It is a little bit of a heartbreak album, right?
Yeah, so like heartbreak is in like, I mean, obviously I'm married and you know, but heartbreak is in like relationships that I've been in the past that I drew from, or also like heartbreak at work where you know, have been disappointed with like a career thing or a family disappointment or like parent who's diagnosed with something, or even disappointment or like heartbreak within a marriage that's healthy, but like sometimes you get a little heartbroken within that.
For sure.
So it's kind of all those elements, honestly, wrapped into one.
Encompasses all forms of heartbreak.
It's a roller coaster ride.
So it's really tailored to anyone and everyone, because everyone's obviously experienced heartbreak. And I guess that kind of goes into your title a little bit. Tell me about that. Nobody's Born with a Broken Heart.
Yeah, so there's a song on there called Nobody's Born with a Broken Heart, and it starts like, the first line is January 29th, which is my birthday. So like day one I was born. And it kind of goes through like my whole thing of like how you start off so innocent and pure, and then life happens and love happens and disappointments happen, and then by the end of it you're kind of this really cracked beautiful mess, and that's kind of what living is, and that showed that you like really went for it in life. And so I knew that was going to be the title of the record, and then I'm obviously having a baby. I didn't know I was having a baby at the time that we were like naming it and stuff, and then it kind of just like was full circle because she's going to be born pure and perfect and whole, and then she's probably gonna fall in love and get her heart broken too, and that's what life is.
Crazy to think about all that lies ahead.
I know, and honestly, like, it sounds weird, but like I hope she does experience those things, because that would be like show that she really went for it in life.
Love that. When are you due also?
So I'm due March 19th.
Okay.
Album comes April. It's all happening at once.
Okay. Well, I love that. I love that you brought it up. We were going to wait for the end to bring this up.
Oh my gosh.
This is for you.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to open this.
Okay. I always get like nervous opening presents.
I know.
You guys are so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Show the camera a little much, baby.
Oh my gosh, that is so adorable.
Oh, you like it?
Like her baby announcement. Like when we announce her name, she'll be wearing this.
Love that. And
that
you know,
is so sweet.
I had to go to your Instagram, see. Obviously, we saw you're having a girl, so just got to look cute.
You are so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Hope she wears it.
She's gonna rock it.
Muchmusic's very own.
She'll be your little ambassador.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me about the singles that you're releasing that are like upcoming with this project that kind of encompass what it's gonna all be about.
For sure. So the first song that we're like focusing on, this first batch, so we dropped 4 songs. So the one that I think people should listen to them all, but the one that we're like focusing on, I guess, is called Easy to Miss. And it's just about a relationship where it's like after it ends, everything's hard, right? Like waking up's hard, going to bed's hard. Hanging out with those friends is hard. Seeing something that like reminds you of that person is so hard. And the only thing about it that's easy is missing that person. So that's kind of the idea of that song, and we shot a really cool video for it in New Mexico, and
Nice.
I'm excited for people to see it.
Awesome. And I mean, just this album in general, it's 19 songs.
19,
am I correct?
yes.
Okay. What's the selection process like? How do you go about this one's gonna make the cut? This
It
one's
was
included. This
so
one's not?
hard. I mean, because it's been a while since I released
Yes.
a full record.
Right.
There was hundreds of songs, and so
Yeah.
it's kind of like I picked my favorite, which was like probably honestly like a list of like 35 or 40 songs.
Wow.
Then I sent it into my label. Then they narrowed it down. Then we kind of went back and forth, and like they would fight for a song, and I would fight for a song, and
Wow.
you kind of like figure out what the short list is from there.
What do you do with those songs that don't make
They
the list?
literally just like sit on my laptop.
That's
but,
crazy.
But maybe like one day there's still a few songs that I feel like didn't make this record that I want to come out eventually.
Okay, love that. Because I was like, those can't go to waste. Because you always know that someone's gonna love the ones that you don't release, but you'll never know because you don't release it.
I know, and it's like sad because I obviously feel connected to a lot of the songs I write,
sure.
and so for them to just be like doing nothing on a laptop, nobody hearing it is sad.
Yeah, well, hopefully
one day
each one of them is going to be released. Can I read some facts about you? I just thought that these were crazy.
Okay,
so you have 6 #1 singles across the US, Canada, and Australia. You tied Shania Twain as the only other Canadian female artist in the history to land 3 back-to-back #1 singles on Canadian country radio. And you're the first female this century to have 6 #1 singles in Canada. Like, what? How does it feel when you hear, I don't know, just all the accomplishments you've achieved?
It's so crazy. I mean, like the day-to-day of the music industry, is like such a grind.
Yeah.
And so like you're so focused and head down and like writing and touring and press and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So then to like get an accolade like that,
Yes.
you're kind of like lift your head up for a second. You're like, okay, all of that work was so worth it to see a result and see people reacting and care.
And I mean, you're based in Nashville, but you're from Canada. You're tying Shania Twain. Who's your favorite? Like, is Shania one of your...
Oh my gosh, like huge fan. I think she seriously paved the way, like not only for Canadian female country artists, but for all female artists and all country artists and artists. Like she is still pushing boundaries now. To this day, I'm like, how are you still like so cool?
Well, look, congrats. You're paving the way too. So
I hope
congratulations.
So. Thank you.
And you just wrapped your first Canadian headlining tour.
Yes.
How was that? What was your highlight of it all?
Oh my gosh. Actually, the Toronto show was the first show on it, and it was so fun. We like packed out, sold out the venue, and I didn't know what to expect because I had never done a headline tour. So when I showed up that day, I was like, is anybody gonna come? And it was slammed and like so much fun. So that was
every artist thinks that no one's gonna show up. And then it's like, come on.
Nobody's coming to anything. Like every time, like even autograph lines, every time to my manager, I'm like, if nobody's there, like let's bolt and like, because I don't want to be embarrassed. And
You're
he's
already
like,
figuring out an escape plan, but meanwhile there's a bunch of fans waiting for
just
you.
because it's like, I don't know, I guess you just, I don't know, get nervous about it. But that was such a fun show. And like, I had never put on a show that was just my show. Like those people came to see me, not me plus a bunch of artists or me opening for an artist or whatever. So it was very cool.
Love that. I mean, you have 2 homes. You have Canada, you have Nashville. Give me a little comparison. What do you miss from Canada?
I mean, of course, my family I miss the most from Canada. But then I mean, I love the winter. Like, I really do. There was like a little winter blast in Nashville this year, and everyone was like, I hate the snow. I was like, I love the snow.
Reminds me of home.
I know. It's like so cozy. So that, and just the people, like everybody here is, who I know is like amazing people, and I miss that.
But Nashville obviously has your heart as well.
I do love Nashville so much, and it's where I need to be to like write country songs and do this career.
You got to be in that environment.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Congrats on everything that you're doing.
Thank
the new
you.
album release. Congrats.
Thank you so much for this.
On
literally,
your
like
soon to be baby. Like I don't even. Oh, that's amazing. So
thank you.
So happy for you. You have lots of good things coming on the way. So guys, be sure to check out the new singles, the album upcoming. So tap in. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mackenzie. Much love, guys.